The issue in this study are the relations among cultural identity, motivation for language learning, and perceived English language proficiency for international students in the United States. For many, culture is challenging to understand, and cultural transformation is an even more difficult task because during this process of cultural transformation, misunderstanding may occur. Also, some of the misconceptions that others have about certain culture could be the root of misunderstanding. This study conducted and interpreted by the use of path analysis to test the relation among cultural identity, language learning motivation, and English proficiency. The result of the path analysis model indicate a good model fit. The findings indicate that the L2 learning motivation mediated the relations between ethnic and American identification and English proficiency. The results suggest that although stronger ethnic identification was associated with lower English proficiency, this relation could be buffered by higher levels of motivation in learning English. Universities could also provide additional opportunities for informal relationship building between international and domestic students, such as opportunities allow for additional practice in using the language of the host culture, as well as promoting additional opportunities for connection to the U.S. culture and community, consistent with an integrative orientation to the language learning. In conclusion, this study provides a new perspective on the relations between cultural identity and language learning among international students. To our knowledge, the present study is the first to examine that combined the influences of cultural identity and motivation on language proficiency using a quantitative method. There are two additional suggestions for the future research. First, as mentioned in the study, identity is dynamic, so longitudinal designs are needed to further explore the process of identity change. Second, future research should examine differences across students' populations. The first one that the study and the module have in common is how student learning process, how they could learn about language. The focus on learning processes has been heavily influenced. The second one is how students and learners have different interests upon learning the language, on how they can easily cope up certain things. And lastly, the cultural identity and language proficiency of each student that they applied upon learning the new language.